Hi, I am Latricia Booker with Kingdom Business, where we are empowered, where we heal, get delivered, and get free. Where we know who we are. We elevate our minds and our spirits and raise and expand our consciousness to ultimately walk into our true divine purpose. That is the truth of who we really are, who God created us to be. And so in today's video, I want to talk to you about this. Do this and you will align with your God manifestations, with your manifestations. Do this. And so, listen, when we are led to do something, when God is leading us to do something, when God is giving us instructions, He's giving us a plan, He's giving us strategy, whatever it may be, you have to do whatever it is you're being led to do in order to receive your manifestations, because doing what you're being led to do is you aligning with your manifestations, and the idea is that they are God manifestations. Your manifestations are those things that you are desiring, but they are the desires that God has put on your heart. They are the things that God has purposed in you, and so you're looking to manifest them. You're looking to manifest them. You're walking towards them. You're doing the things to get there. You are aligning. And so part of aligning is following instruction, following that divine inspiration that you get, following whatever it is God speaks to you. Sometimes He'll just say, put on your clothes and go here. Or sometimes I say, you need to start on this, or you need to write this book, or you need to work this a project you need to do, or apply for that whatever job. Go seek out a contract with this company. Whatever it may be, you must act on whatever it is you're being led to do. Whatever it is you're being divinely led to do. Hopefully it's divinely led. Yeah, that's the idea. And so what happens is when you don't act on what God, source, your higher power, I only say that because everyone has a different name for him, but spirit, when you don't do that, what happens is you're separating yourself from it, which means you're separating yourself from God, your source, your higher power, your spirit, divine spirit. So if you're separating from it, you're not aligning with it, and therefore you're not aligning with your manifestations, which means you'll never see them. So the idea is to act on that inspired action. Act on whatever it is that God is leading you to do. When you get those intuitive nudges, that's God saying, do this, do it. I'm reminded of in scripture, Adam and Eve. What happened? What they call sin. How did sin even come about? And what is sin? What does that really mean? And what happened? What's the story? The serpent came along and told Eve, hey, eat this apple, bite off of this apple. And she says, well, God said don't eat off that tree. Don't eat from that tree of good and evil. And he said, well, the serpent said, God is only trying to keep you from wisdom. He don't want you to see the full wisdom. Or have full wisdom. And so Eve did it. And then gave it to Adam. Now, what happened when they bit the apple? They literally separated themselves from their source. They separated themselves from God, which is why they call it sin, which is why sin even came about, because they didn't follow God's instruction. God said, don't eat it, don't bite it. And they did. So the separation happened. And so we know the rest of the story. We know what happened after that. If you don't know, go check it out. Genesis 1, 2, 1. Genesis 1, 2. I believe that part is in 3. The third chapter. It's between 2 and 3 for sure. So anyhow, if you do what you're told to do, what does that mean? You're staying in alignment with your source. You're staying in alignment with God. Which means what? You're going to get the results of that. If whatever God said and say, do it, and you do it, what are you going to get? You're going to get whatever he said he going to get. You're going to get what he promised you. You're going to get your manifestations, the results of your proper actions. And again, when you don't take those actions, let's just say God is moving you to do something, but you just don't do it. You never act on anything that you've been told to do. Well, God's not going to keep telling you to do something if you ain't acting on the first thing. He can't even give you the next step if you ain't act on the first one. So what's happening? Ain't no manifestations. I mean, you can't even be looking towards manifesting something if you're not doing and taking the proper steps that you're being led to take. Aligning. You have to align. You have to take action, divine action, inspire action, any action that God is leading you to take. You have to do it to align with your manifestations. The only way we receive our manifestations is if we align with it, right? Therefore, you got to take action when God tells you to. Do that. Follow those instructions that you're getting, because we should be on the path where we know what to do next. And if we don't know, we waiting on instruction. And when we get that instruction, we act on it. In the meantime, we continue to do what it is already that we're doing, whatever it is we're working on from the last instructions that we were given, until we're told to stop or not, or keep going, elevate, enhance, grow more, open another restaurant, open another daycare, buy another car lot. I'm just saying, I'm just going off the top of my head. Go buy another house and flip it and flop it. So yeah, you have to take action. You have to do whatever it is God is leading you to do. That is a sure way to align with your manifestations. Remember, not taking those actions is a sure way to separate yourself from your manifestations. Because if you're separating yourself from God because you're not taking his instructions, you're separating yourself from those manifestations. So if you take the actions that God is telling you to take, what are you doing? You're aligning with God and therefore your manifestations. And so I just wanted to share that today. And I'm not going to go too long, too on and on about it. I think that's pretty simple. It's pretty self-explanatory. Do what he say. You align. You get all the promises. You get your manifestations. You walk in that promised land. You don't do what he's telling you to do, you're not aligned. You're separated from the promise, from the blessings, from the manifestations, and from God. So yeah, whatsoever God is saying to you, do it. And so I'm going to go with that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please click on that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Please click on that bell right next to that red subscribe button so that you can get a notification every time I upload a new video. That's right. And you can also connect with me on Facebook and Instagram at Latricia Booker, and on Twitter at Kingdom Business 9. That is Kingdom Business with one S and the number 9. And so you all, that is my time. And y'all know what that means. I am out. Peace.